Hey everybody, it's Keith Couch with Rocky Mountain Peterbilt's Rush Truck Centers here on YouTube. Make a short one for you today here. This is Gary and Keith Nelson out of Akron, Colorado, in a Lone Star Blue 389. Beautiful truck. Color I have not seen before. It's got the old school air breathers on it as well. It's 275-inch wheelbase. It's a 2023 Peterbilt 389 extended hood, 78-inch stand-up sleeper without the fairings, matching frame. So it's also a Lone Star Blue frame. Beautiful truck, 22.5 Michelin's, 11R 22.5s with Peterbilt wheels. It's got a 13.2 steer axle with air ride, dual air ride valves. Got a 150 on this side. Got 342s back here with full lockers. Also 11R 22.5s. One interesting deal about this, and you can see it, you got to kind of look. I've had a lot of questions on this. It's a 5-inch drop front axle, so the car hauler front axle. Standard drop's 3.5 inches, so this is the 5-inch drop front axle, and Peterbilt low air leaf on the rear. Normally we do a 3.5-inch steer axle and low air leaf on the rear. This one's 5-inch with low air leaf. So just thought I'd make that distinction here. Matching frame. That's no longer offered by Peterbilt, by the way, at this point. Full lockers. Got those right there. See that? And he also had some glad hands put at the rear. So he's got air on his air lines right here. And then we got diverter valves, so he can run the air to the rear. Don't see an S-bar heater on this one. Do see the train horn down in there. Twin 150s with the def tank behind this 150. 30-inch Hogue-built quarter fenders. XDN2 tires. Do the back of the cab, back of the sleeper, radio antenna, and the CB antenna. And here's where I'm talking about the fairings here. Just these short little, we call them little California fairings, or I get a lot of grief about this, but I don't like the big fairings because all they do is get bent. These look a lot better. And you're driving a shoebox anyway, so it's not going to matter on aerodynamics. Master disconnect there. This is a Cummins X15. It's a 565 horsepower, 1850 torque. So good engine, plenty of power. There's your air ride steer axle. There's the hot side. I do like these air breathers. Something different. You just don't see that every day. Davco fuel filter. Air ride. To be able to shut the hood, you gotta whip that forward. And let's see if we can see it here. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's a 565 1850 torque. So I'll take you on the inside. And if I didn't say it before, it's 342 gears. Beautiful black and gray platinum interior. And we did this, this is Mark's truck, Mark's sale, did the Sears 70 mid-back seats, which I think is great for a 389. Because it really opens it up, makes it much more roomy. Double bunk in this one. And if you look over here, this one has our 18-speed Endurant XD Pro. So that's what's in this one. Power windows. Got the old school moto mirrors. There's a train horn. It's got a spotlight just on the driver's side. 14-inch drop visor. We did add the 2 extra lights on the top. There's your A panel that's now digital. So we got the full gauges in this one. Full lockers, you can see those right there. Air slide 5th wheel. Got a PTO switch. Kind of our standard spec here in Greeley. Really, this is our standard spec here in Greeley. Most of the time we do 2050 torque 605s and a 3.5-inch drop with low air leaf. So mild difference, I guess you'd say. Factory CB. Let's step back in here. Got the fridge. There. Closet. Got the business center on this side. It pulls out. More storage, place for a TV. And this one doesn't, no, it doesn't have the bunk heater. S-bar bunk heater. But you do, once the truck's running, you do have full control back here. Just got to flip the switch on the dash. But as you can see, without the high backs, it does feel much better. Not as claustrophobic in this truck. So 389s are small on the inside. But one thing I want to show you, and then we'll end the video. This is the Endurant XD Pro. So if you release your brakes, release your air brakes, got those released. I'm still in neutral, so we're not moving. Nothing's happening. Put foot on the brake, and you rotate this to drive. It shows you what gear you're in, right here. And then all you do, this is what urge to move is. All you do is release the brake, and you can see we're moving. Just like any other automatic. Put the brake on, and if you need to back up, this is the big knock on the Ultra Shift or the XD Pros and stuff like that, the automated shift. If you put that in reverse, a lot of times you had to put your foot on the, so you can tell we're moving. A lot of times you had to put your foot on the throttle to get it to move. And that's the way they come standard. But we can do this, put it in what they call urge to move, so that when you release your foot off the brake, the truck starts crawling. So, and anytime you have one of these automated transmissions, you always want to go to neutral. Set your brakes. You can set your brakes before you're in neutral. But before you shut the truck off, you want to be in neutral. So, just thought I'd share that with you. We'll shut her down. Beautiful truck in Lone Star Blue. Oh, and they didn't do the 2 extra lights on the top. I thought we did, so I misspoke on that. Sorry about that. But there's a Lone Star Blue 2023 last year for the 389s. So thank you, Gary and Keith, and thanks, Mark, for letting me video it. Take care, guys. See ya.